do, tell me what to do. If you want me to take over, just give me the green light, just give me the green light. If you want me to get close to you, just tell me what to do, tell me what to do. If you want me to take over, just give me the green light, just give me a sign, just give me the green light.
If you want me to get close to you, just tell me what to do, tell me what to do. If you want me to take over, just give me the green light, just give me a sign. If you want me to get close to you, just tell me what to do, tell me what to do. If you want me to take over, just give me the green light, just give me the green light.
If you want me to get close to you, just tell me what to do, tell me what to do. If you want me to take over, just give me the green light, just give me the green light.
If you want me to get close to you, just tell me what to do, tell me what to do. If you want me to take over, just give me the green light, just give me the green light.
She held out a hand, sung his golden sand, pour favor come dance. Swept me off my feet, moving like a melody, Spanish masterpiece. The way she shook her hips, sang for you on her lips, one taste just ain't enough. The way she got near, whispered in my ear, my blood.
Pew! Whip! What is up, everyone? Thank you once again for checking out a daily Vape TV live stream. And if you're here for the first time, welcome. Hi, how's it going? I'm Nick. And I just noticed the chat is bright red. So, for Jenny's sake, I'm going to change it. Hold on. Chat box. Source. To boop. Okay. Well, damn it. Once again, I forgot to make myself a drink before the stream. So today we're going to be talking about the mouth-to-lung experience of these two pod systems. First of all, I want to show you guys this sweet Christmas present. If you didn't already see this thing right here, this Luxe PM40. Oh, autofocus was off. There we go. How cool is that? Hi, puddle jumper. Bye, puddle jumper. Are you going to work or something? Hi, bye. Oh. Anyways, yeah. So they sent me this sweet Luxe PM40 with my name on it, and they put it in a big display box, which I shall show you here. So they sent along this sweet little display box thing with little snow. If you notice, like, the city here is like almost like entirely made up of mods and atomizers and stuff, which is kind of cool. It's got their logo on the little buttony thing. There you go. And when you open it up, well, first of all, if the parts all don't fall out, kind of bad planning to put all the parts up in the top here where, you know, they just fall out when you open it. But there's like a little message in there, and it says Happy Holidays. And if you don't turn it off like I did here.
Greetings, my dear business partners. I'm Simon, the CEO of Vaporesso. I just want to say thank you for your contribution and endless support. Here is a special gift for you and wish you a happy holiday.
How cool is that? It's like a recorded message from the president of Vaporesso, which is really, really cool. Really good people over there. And many thanks to them, of course. Scary box, says Jenny. That's what she said. There. But I thought that was pretty neat. It's got my name on it. Not that, you know, anything else that anyone else sends me or whatever is any more or less special, because I do feel special for receiving the things that I receive anyways. Not just like those little special things, but it is nice. It's nice to know that the people that, you know, you deal with all year long are thinking about you, and no matter what I say about their products, they still, you know, do something like that. They go out of their way for you, which is awesome. So there you go. But I have been using these two devices a lot over the past couple of weeks since I did my review. Basically, right after that review, I just ripped out the coils. The next day, I ripped out the coils, put nice fresh ones in with the mouth to lung coil in it, and put some Saltnik in there, and I've been vaping on it ever since. So let's go ahead and have a little vape time. This is going to be mostly talky sort of stream. I don't think there's really much of anything that I can show you that you haven't seen already on these devices, so let's just have a nice little vape. That's good. That is a good vape. I approve. Let's have a vape on this one too while we're at it. They're both set, by the way, at 11 watts. This one has a 1.4 ohm Nord coil in it. The Luxe PM40 has a 1.2 ohm coil in it, and I believe that's a mesh one as well. Just for comparison's sake, I tried to get the closest comparison coil. So this one I believe is the Blueberry Lime Coastal Clouds Nick Salt 35 milligram, and this one is the Apple Peach Strawberry, something like that. So I like both of these flavors with regular juice, so I figured I'd try them out with Saltnik as well. And the experience is a little bit different between these two devices. I think they were more or less the same when it came to the direct to lung. But as far as the mouth to lung comparison, there is a very clear winner here. And I'm going to have to give it to the PM40. And there's a reason for that. It's because of the adjustable airflow. Remember I was talking about how like the airflow adjustment didn't make any sense because you're just going to use it wide open if you're doing a direct to lung? Well, it makes a big difference with the mouth to lung coil. As I said in the previous review of these two things, the reason you have adjustable airflow is for a situation where you go from direct to lung to mouth to lung. Now, if you have two pods ready to rock and roll like I do, you can have one pod set up for when you're relaxing at home with some regular 3 milligram, 6 milligram juice in it. Then you can have a Saltnik pod ready to rock and roll for when you're out and about doing your thing. Driving around, you don't want to cloud yourself out in the car. Just take a quick little puff and you get your fix. Easy. So, very interesting how these two compare in other aspects. You know, you have so many things going into them design wise, and I feel like the big flaw for the Nord 2 is the use of a salt nick coil, because first of all, they have a 0.8 ohm mesh coil, which in my opinion hits too hard for most salt nicks, unless you're talking like very low milligram. You could potentially do it with a slightly higher milligram freebase nick juice, but yeah. So yeah, the 1.4 ohm Nord coil is the one I chose because I think it is one of the better, tighter draw coils, and I wanted the tightest draw possible. I looked at the 1 ohm RPM coil, and I looked at the 0.3 ohm RPM coil, and I'm just like, don't think that's really going to do it for me. I don't think it's going to be a tight enough draw, and I don't want to, you know, take a coil or buy a coil, pop it in there, and be disappointed by it. So I went with, you know, my gut on this one, and I went with the 1.4, and I gotta say, it works as best as it can. The only thing that could possibly make this better is to be able to cut down that outer airflow, because the coil can only do so much to limit airflow. You also really need to kind of make all of the airflow smaller if you're going to do mouth to lung. You can't have, in my opinion, you can't have an 810 drip tip size with a huge chimney going down to a tiny little coil, because you're gonna lose something. You need a smaller chamber, you need a smaller chimney section, smaller tip, all of that stuff. It all comes into play when it comes to having good flavor on a mouth to lung device. And that's why I think the Nautilus is one of the best devices ever made for mouth to lung vaping, because it has a very restricted draw all the way through its design. It doesn't get designed with these massive drip tips on it or anything like that, these short, low profile, you know, 510 tips or anything. It's meant to be puffed on. It's almost like a pipe in that sense, where you can kind of just puff on it, side of your mouth, get a nice little puff going. And that's kind of one of the reasons that I like the Luxe PM40 so much for mouth to lung, is because you can tighten down that draw to match the airflow going all the way through it. Definitely approved. So yeah, out of the two, I definitely would go with the Luxe PM40. If you're planning on doing mouth to lung vaping, this is the way to go. Definitely. If you're not planning on doing mouth to lung, then I would say either one is fine. Either device would be more than all right. Head Crazy says, yo, sup fam? Tonight you're rocking the Armageddon mechanical squonk with the Gas Mods GR1 RDA and the Kennedy 28mm Vindicator. Ooh. Nice little setup you got there. Hello to this motherfucker here. Hello to Jenny Sin. Welcome to the stream. I know Stan is also streaming right now. He's got an RDA, so you know everyone's gonna watch that one. Wonder how we ended up running over each other's time slots. That's so weird. Wonder what would happen if I started streaming when, you know, Vape Stew was on. What would go on? What's up, 808 Kevin K? Aloha, brother. We got Dustin Stewardess in there as well. Hello. Talking about mouth to lung vaping and how I found a really good device for mouth to lung vaping, surprisingly enough. I mean, comparing it to my favorite, the Nautilus, I mean, this is pretty close for how restricted I like the airflow to how it hits and everything. I like it. Bob Shorkey, how we doing? Oh, Stan's done already? He posted an hour ago. He must have done that stream quick. because he didn't have to wick it, probably. Freaking Stan. But we're just kind of chilling out. It's starting to snow here in New England, and I'm looking forward to at least a little bit of free time tomorrow morning, so I could play extra Warzone tonight. We're going to be linking up with the squad after this and playing some new Warzone, dropping into Verdansk, seeing how that plays, and then also dropping into the new map, Rebirth Island. Excited to see how that plays out. I'm already ready to rock and roll. I've said that like 3 times already tonight. I got to come up with a new catchphrase. Head Crazy, thank you for the follow. I haven't used my Instagram in like a year. It's almost a bit freeing. I hate to say it, but I was locked on Instagram. My head just buried in the social media all day, every day. But literally, I haven't gotten a chance to even think about social media this year because of how crazy it's been with all the, obviously the COVID drama and all the lockdown measures and the bans going on in Massachusetts, forcing everyone to come to my shop right across the border in Connecticut. So my socials have definitely been lacking, and I apologize for that. I hate letting you guys down, but it's almost a bit of burnout. I think it's a little bit of burnout, and it's a little bit of just literally had no time for social media. None. Worst live stream wound ever. Stan reviewed his reverie and cut himself. Yeah, that thing's like a lawnmower blade, dude. That thing will just cut your fingers straight off. Yeah, see, I could tell the coil's trying to cut down on the airflow, but the pod just lets so much airflow in that you really don't get a great draw off of it. Aw, well, that's nice, Bob. See, I could see myself posting more of that kind of thing. Like, if I had family and all that, then I would post more of that kind of stuff. But as far as, like, posting hand checks and cloud checks, it's like, it started a while back when it started seeming very pointless, just kind of posting to the void of the people. Like, it's like, hey, look at, this is what I'm rocking today. My last post was in April. Yeah, I posted like one random thing like in April. Man, I also really miss going to events because I used to post on Instagram and do Instagram live videos and stuff like that. That was fun, but no events this year equals nothing to really talk about, nothing to really cover. Not to mention the lack of products and everything. I mean, it's been crazy. It's been a crazy year. Only got a couple more videos left this year. Let's see. I will be doing one next week. That's going to be the video of the intake MTL and the Druga. So I will be doing that video, and then probably one more, and that's all she wrote for 2020. I'd like to do something just kind of a year wrap up, basically. Just be like, go over my favorite devices and kind of go over stuff that's going to be happening, because I'm probably going to take a couple weeks off in January to reformulate the channel, get ready for almost a complete reboot, basically. Get some graphics done and all that so I can come back strong. Oh, I totally forgot to roll the intro today. Does it really matter? I could swear there are other iterations of the Nord out already. Did Batman review a Nord 4? I haven't heard of a Nord 4. I haven't even heard of a Nord 3, to be honest with you. I know there's a Nord X out there. I haven't even really seen it or taken a look at it, to be honest with you. I haven't paid that much attention. I don't know. I review stuff that comes across my desk. That's pretty much what I review. And I hate to say it, but I just don't vape a lot anymore. I don't have time to vape a lot. When I'm in the shop, I have to wear a mask. And as long as there's a customer in the shop, I have to keep my mask on and I can't vape. So the little chance of vaping I get during the day is a few puffs in between customers, and that's it. And we have a lot of customers. We did over 10 grand today in sales because people thought that we're going to be closed tomorrow, which is partially true. We're at the very least we're closed until 3 p.m. But if the roads are good enough at 3, then we're just gonna still try to open the shop. And it's gonna be probably crazy tomorrow too, because you get the people that have been out snow blowing and plowing and shoveling all morning, and they're going to be all extra tired, and I don't know. Should be interesting tomorrow. But that being said, I hope it doesn't stop snowing. I hope we get buried under 2 feet of snow so I don't have to leave my house tomorrow. To be honest, I just kind of want to play video games all day. I mean, that's what I want to do anyways. I want to do a little bit more on Cyberpunk 2077 because now I got the stream running fine and it doesn't get all glitchy. Head Crazy, thanks for stopping by, man. Have a good one. Man, when I'm home, I vape a little bit more. Take your way to work. Yeah, right. But yeah, when I'm home, I vape a little bit more, but still not that much. Because, like, at this point, I barely get a craving for it, really. I mean, I guarantee as far as, like, the nicotine is concerned, yeah, I'd probably be miserable without any nicotine whatsoever. I mean, I've been there earlier this year doing 0 milligram. I was just kind of a salty person. I wasn't really pleasant to be around for a little bit, but I mean, if you asked me, could I quit vaping? I would say yes, but do I want to quit vaping? I would say no, because I just like the community and the family aspect of it. I really love everyone in the vaping industry. But I don't know. The reason I want to do the channel changeover kind of thing is just so I can explore a little bit more on my creative side and also kind of establish myself as more than just a vape reviewer and more than just a vapor. I want to be known for other things as well, which is kind of why I started doing Twitch. Is I think I have a decent enough personality where people would want to watch me play some video games, and people that might not have these games or the system to play these games will be able to experience it and, you know, experience it along with me, because I like doing first playthroughs with an audience. That way you get the full experience of me dying a bunch of times and, you know, just having fun, really. I just like having fun, man. But as far as like additional content on the channel, I mean, I still have to come up with some ideas for stuff too. And if you guys have any suggestions, I'm all ears. But I think what I want to do is, first thing I want to do is get like a beard box sort of thing, like get a subscription box or get some beard products and start talking about that kind of thing. And then I like doing food stuff as well, so maybe either like a cooking stream here and there or a snack video, like eating snacks from around the world. That would be pretty cool. But yeah, I'd love to hear any ideas for content for this channel. It's going to be more of a variety. I'm going to keep I'm planning on keeping the vape content going as long as I can. I'm sure after the new year we might see a few more products drop, but products have been slow. I've been basically reviewing from 3 companies all year. But I try my best to stay as current as possible, but it's exhausting, you know, working at the shop 10, 11 hours a day. Freaking tired, man. Staying up all night playing video games. Getting really into PC building, honestly. I did a PC build stream last night. That was really fun. I want to get better at actually recording it, though, so you get like a better angle on stuff, because half the time I'm like just all up in that case. But that was fun last night. We had fun just hanging out with the guys in the Discord chat and talking to people, getting to see what I'm building and everything, which is pretty awesome. Nice gaming rig yesterday. We built a 390 MSI motherboard with 32 gigs of Vengeance Pro RAM, Intel i9 9900K, and a water cooler with a 240 millimeter fan, or 220 millimeter fans. We also had the 3060 Ti, my first experience with the 30 series NVIDIA graphics cards. That was fun. And I think really the best thing was that I got it all to work first try. I flipped the switch, turned the power on, and boom, we were off and running. All fans working. The AIO pump was working. It's fun. I built all my PCs until my current one. Guess I'm getting lazy. Honestly, it takes a lot of patience and quite a bit of time to get your PC how you like it, you know. And it's not even so much installing of the components, it's wiring everything, it's making it look pretty, and it's basically just kind of making sure everything's running properly how you want it to run. And I don't know, it's a challenge, but it's also a lot of fun at the same time. I like the challenge aspect. I like to push myself into realms of the unknown. I mean, just in my own sort of path over the past couple of years, basically since I started my channel, kind of coming out of my shell very slowly. I mean, go back, watch the really old videos on my channel, and you'll see how much of an awkward human being I was back in the day, you know, and how nervous I was and how many edits I would have to do in order to get through a video. Even like a 5-minute little juice review, I'd have to edit it a ton. And that's also part of the reason I started doing the live streams, is because I don't have to edit and I don't have to do anything after the fact. It's, you know, boot up the streaming software and hit the go button, and then just whatever comes out, comes out. Yeah, making sure everything's wired correctly is key. That was my number one fear last night. I would turn on the power button and the fans weren't working. I'm like, oh crap, what did I do? But hey, nailed it. Boom! I do really wish I had like a proper workstation though, where I could like have room and like lighting and everything, where it's all well lit and bright and I could see inside the computer without having to like move my head around or shine a flashlight in there while I'm working. The lighting in my room is just not great for PC building. Hate to say it. But someday I will have a full-blown build lab where I build PCs and upgrade PCs and work on PCs and clean them and all that. Like, I would love to be able to do that as a living, really. Not that I don't love the vape shop. I do love it, but it comes with its own set of struggles. Just like every job, really. I mean, every job you're going to have something that gives you a pain in the butt. But man, lately it's been pretty brutal on me at the shop. It's just dealing with the public, I guess. Every day, day in, day out, dealing with all the problems. Because I'm the fixer. I'm the guy, you know. I'm the go-to guy for questions in the shop. So even when one of the employees needs to know something, they ask me. Yeah, the grind definitely will get you down. I'm hoping for a nice long vacation next week. I'm taking a week off straight. Like a full 7 days. I don't even care. That's happening. As soon as I'm allowed to travel, I'm traveling. Like my 21, we could talk a little bit about 2021 plans, I suppose. For me, my 2021 plans is to get back out traveling again. I want to make it over to the UK, you know, again. Hopefully they have a expo that I can go to, bigger and better than ever before. And then I'd also like to go visit Demo sometime next summer, I'm guessing, where I can fly out to where he's at and visit with him. And then I'd also like to go down to Philly, probably for like a weekend or something. Go down to Philly and go hang out with Michelle. I'd like to hang out with Michelle Lynn. She's amazing. She's lovely. And me and her, we're like kindred spirits. We can like read each other's thoughts, I swear. But hopefully the US will have a couple of expos next year. My guess is mostly hemp and CBD expos, but they might have like the little integration of vape stuff. Because typically in the US, I mean, you can't really have a straight-up vape convention anymore. It just doesn't happen. Not enough people made it through the FDA, or are going to make it through the FDA, or tried to go through the FDA. With how many, you know, the PMTA process and everything. It's going to be tough. How's Demo doing? Still working on the MD? I don't think he is at the moment. I don't think he's currently enrolled. I think he may have given up on that one. I'm still going to call him Dr. Demo, but he explored that for a little while, and then he realized that it would be a lot of school and a lot of expenses. So I'm wondering if he quit on that or something else. I mean, life comes at you fast, you know what I mean? And he's slightly younger than me. I think he's only like 29. He's 29 or 30, I want to say. So he's a young kid, and he's doing all right for himself. Love Demo. But I'm also kind of like trying to bring up the squad as well, you know, like I'm trying to groom the squad, Dez and Sam, for streaming. Like, just kind of light a fire under their ass and have them make a name for themselves. Man, all of a sudden I'm freaking tired out of nowhere. Oh, well, I mean, it would probably be because I got like 4 hours of sleep. I was up late installing drivers and doing all the boring rigmarole of PC building. Yeah, Demo's a very resilient kind of guy. He kind of just he just sets his mind to a goal and just goes for it, which is good on him. He's streaming Tarkov too. Not currently, but yeah, he streams quite a bit of Tarkov. I'd like to go visit some other places too. I'd like to go to Europe. I kind of want to go on a cruise, to be honest with you. But I just don't like doing all the boring touristy stuff. I like going out, just kind of diving in, trying to find my way around. And I know, don't ask Jay, LVC about that one, because I definitely got us lost at least one, maybe even 2 times. Why would you ask an American to be the navigator in the UK? That's the worst idea. It's like, oh, find us an off license. Well, I Googled it, and the off license was not an off license. No, never mind, Google, not you. Shut up, go away.
Here's what I found on the web.
Thanks, Google. Not, go away. God damn it. I said the G word. See what happens? Don't say the G word. I will say, though, whichever pod you choose, the PM40, the Nord 2, none of them will hold a candle, though, to their actual pod predecessors. Not even predecessors, but in my opinion, the Cross by Vaporesso is still a better mouth-to-lung experience. Nord, I've heard a lot of good thing about the Enfix, but it's still not as good as the original Infinix. Bob, you lived in the UK for 13 years? Wow. I mean, you don't have to tell me exactly where you live now, but like, where do you live now country-wise? Do you live in the US? "13 years, that's enough to pick up quite a bit of the accent, that's for sure." But there will be live streams after the reboot. Pretty much the same as how they are now, really. Games nights and all that fun stuff. But there's going to be a little bit more. I'm going to try to go for more recorded content. Get a couple of videos out a week. Oh, okay, so you live near Dallas. What part of the UK did you live in? And secondary question, did you pick up any accent? I've lived here my entire life. I've never lived further than like 12 miles, I think, from my parents' house. It's kind of sad. I'd like to get away from this area. I don't know. I feel like I've outgrown it. Hey, Jerry, what's going on, dude? It's late over there. You are up late, sir. Yeah, right on, Bob. Picked up the Aussie accent in 2 days. What were you? Did you have like shore leave over there or something, Mogs? Oh, okay. Near Leeds, okay. They have a big, was it an Air Force base over there? Dude, I am freaking exhausted. This week has already got me wiped out. Today especially. I'm gonna probably sleep in tomorrow. You borrowed a Liberty card because you're restricted to the ship, eh? Oh, JJ, you screwed yourself with a nap, dude. You're gonna be up until 6 a.m. now. I wonder if it's snowing yet. I'm sure it is. It was just starting to snow when I was on my way home. Nice little dusting. That is kind of funny. They can speak UK when they want. Oh my god, you guys missed it's just started snowing like a little teeny tiny bit when I was on my way home about an hour and a half ago. Oh, black currant ice. Oh, that sounds amazing. I need some black currant in my life so bad. Shop security cameras. Yeah, this motherfucker. The shop. Oh my god, it was crazy today. I think about 8 cars pulled into the parking lot at the same exact time. And it was just door open, door open, door open, door open. They all lined up literally in a circle around the shop. And one person was on the register and I was going around, hey, what you need? Oh, okay, yep, got that. Yep, 2 coils. Yep, got it. Boom. I, put everything in line at the register so everyone could just kind of like grab the stuff, move over. Next, grab the stuff, move over. And there was probably about 8 people at once in the shop, which for how small the floor plan is at the moment, it's tiny. So yeah, it was crazy in there today. What's going on in the blue tree? Just kind of chilling out here, getting ready to play some Warzone. Ooh, let's see. Who's online? Everyone's playing Cyberpunk. Not gonna lie, I'm geared up to play some games myself. I kind of want to play Cyberpunk 2, but at the same time, they just dropped a huge update for Warzone. I really want to drop in. Currently vaping 2 pod systems. Luxe PM40. It's even got my name on it. See? It's mine. That's how you know it's mine. And I also have the Nord 2. I mean, just kind of comparing the 2 of them, basically. It's the whole point of this video. That and hang out. I wore this one today because it says cold brew on it, and it's cold out, and it's got little ice up here. I can't even tell where I'm pointing at. Up there, yeah. And yeah, I do have a lot of hats. I need to put the ones that are on my nightstand back up on the little hangers. I have more too. They're all... yeah. Many, many hats. I am a man of many hats. Vape Nation, y'all. But yeah, I'm excited for snow. I hope this snow sticks around till Christmas, because I hate having those like boring brown, dull gray kind of Christmases where it's just blah. I like having some snow on the ground, even though it's turns to like mush the very next day because you got all the sanding trucks and everything coming around. I still like the look of snow on the ground for Christmas. And it's also Hanukkah too, so happy Hanukkah, everybody. You seen Cold Steel Pod Mod RBA has a Kelpie deck? It's fluffy, not heavy. That's all I care about. Little WD-40 on the shovel. My dad's got an electric shovel. It's like a mini snowblower that plugs in, and it just kind of like throws the snow ahead. So you just kind of go whoo, like that, and it just kind of flings the snow, which is actually pretty cool. Kind of getting a burnt taste off of this one, but it's only been a week on a pod, so I shouldn't be getting a burnt taste on it. I don't know what the deal is. Maybe it's just the juice. I hate that every time you take the pod out, it resets the puffs too. It's kind of annoying. But either way, I still go with the PM40 over the Nord 2 for mouth to lung. Dude, talk about back issues. My back is so messed up right now. I don't know what I did. I must have slept weird or something, but my back is hurt for a week straight. I don't know if I lifted something or what, but... oh, crack. Ugh, it's just not in a good way right now. Oh yeah, cars in New England last like a tenth of the time compared to like cars down south. Dude, you can have a car last you a lot longer down south compared to up here. However, you do drive more mileage down there because everything is so spread out. Especially in Texas. Dude, like an hour commute to work is like nothing. Ooh, ruptured disc, dude. Ow. That sucks, Mogs. I don't wish that on my worst enemy. I hope that's not what this is either. Because I'm in so much pain lately that I can't even sleep. I have to take, 3 ibuprofen. Do you use salt grit over there, the pond there? Yeah, we use salt, we use dirt, sand, I guess, and we use, sometimes we use like the chemical spray. I've seen them use it on the highways a lot where it's just melts everything. But apparently it's eco-friendly. Well, at least eco-safe so that you don't kill all the deer and bunny rabbits and stuff that are next to the highway. That being said, if like one fell in a vat of the stuff, it'd probably dissolve it in a matter of hours. There's an interesting thought for you guys. Oh, okay. Fair enough, Mugs. All I know is my back frickin' hurts. Oh, there's Demo playing Tarkov. Go figure. He's probably streaming. Well, they use it. The only time I've seen the chemical stuff used is on the highway. So I'm imagining that not many people are walking their dogs on the highways. I haven't seen it on like any normal side streets or anything. Usually it's just plowing and sanding and stuff. Currently on opioids for my back. My disc is pushing out and pushing on my nerve to the right leg. Ooh, steroid injection on Tuesday. Bro. Ooh, that sucks. That sounds miserable, dude. Back problems are like the worst because you can never get comfortable. No matter what you do, you have to kind of keep like moving around, and you can't, if you twist just right or bend over, it just tweaks it. Sciatica made the back pain secondary. Oof. Man, health problems. Starting to notice them, man. Anywhere over 30 years old, you start getting back problems, knee problems. All of a sudden, you're just like, I can't lift anything, blah, blah, blah. Sucks. Sucks getting old. Oh my god, I need some caffeine if I'm gonna make it to Warzone streaming. Oh. But yeah, kind of winded down the stream. Probably gonna pop off in a few minutes here. My back is really bugging me. It sucks because this chair is really good too. It's like surprisingly good on your back, but like I just can't get comfortable in it. Usually I'm just chilling. I can lean back and put my feet up, but no matter how much pressure is on my back, it hurts. Ooh, walking on a wet floor. Oh. Ooh. It's something as silly as that too that can cause you so much pain. Ouch. All right. Guys, I think I'm going to call it there. Really not much to say today, I know, but just wanted to talk about my feelings about these two devices. I told you guys I would do a follow-up about the mouth-to-lung experience with these two devices, and a very clear winner almost right from the start was the PM40 for mouth-to-lung. So I can say with all sincereness and knowledge on the subject that the PM40 is, technically speaking, the better of the two devices, even though I have a few little complaints about it, but minor ones at that. If you guys are looking for a nice all-in-one device that's not going to break the bank and looks really nice in my opinion, I would definitely check out the PM40. Nord 2, not a bad device for direct-to-lung, but I would pretty much avoid it for anything mouth-to-lung, that's for sure. I will be streaming on Twitch pretty much immediately following this. I'm going to be playing some Warzone, getting some new content, and checking out the new map and everything. So if you guys are interested in that, make sure you pop over there. Otherwise, make sure you check out Facebook page. All the socials are linked down in the description below. You can also find me on my website, dailyvape.tv. You can get merch there and all that good stuff too. If you really want to support me in the channel, make sure you donate $1 or $2 to Patreon. That will get you access to the games night streams. You can be in the Zoom call. Yes, and to all of us with back pain out there, stay strong. We'll get through this together. We can do it. But yeah, that's about it for me tonight, guys. Sorry I wasn't super interesting or anything. I really appreciate each and every one of you stopping by, talking with me a little bit, getting me through this. You know, you guys are really the reason I'm still doing anything. Every one of you that stops by my stream, so I really appreciate you. Twitch Prime, yeah, you can subscribe for free every month with your one free Twitch Prime subscription. You can do that every single month if you want to, and it does support me, so I appreciate that as well. Good night, J. Jerry, Bob, Shorky, Dismofugger, Mowgli Vapes, all you guys. Really appreciate you, and I will see you soon. Bye, everyone.